course, we operate as a team of teams. We believe greatness can come from anywhere.
Like, to impress people, post like they
General underscore Z. That's what video. Social media is fake.
happy. Broke people post like they got money. Theez post their boyfriends playing innocent.
I'm sorry, you didn't have to do that. We got Theez posting their boyfriends playing innocent.
It's all an act. Social media was named after the goddess of illusion, media. So everything you see on social media is just an illusion of what you think life should be.
And it really is. It's like infiltrated everything. I'm trying to tell you, people be just trying to cause an illusion on everything. That's why when I hop on the internet now, it's just for me to be vulnerable. I act as goofy as possible, lame as possible, sweet as possible, because I don't care to prove who I am to people in the media no more, because I used to think that I need to keep it real in the media. Like I'm keeping it real by just doing what I want to do, but you know, you don't get nothing out of that.
We buy all these chains and clothes to impress people who don't even like us. We're being kept in a mental state of a child so we can never be a threat. They make us have a lot of self-hatred mentally, always seeking approval. The way we deal with
Self-hatred has hit an all-time high, and because of self-hatred, people have self-hate against who they are, even culturally. We got white women out here who said they would never date a white man, which is fucking insane. We got black people out here saying they have black fatigue, which is fucking insane.
self-hatred is misspending. Money is misspent to relieve pain, to compensate for insecurities and inferiority. You want to buy the approval. You want to buy the products that restructure the image. You know, Amiri jeans, Dior. Y'all know them people that post bottles on their story damn near every day looking like they lit? That's a coping mechanism. They're not lit. They party nonstop so that they don't have to sit in silence. They flex those bottles because they feel empty without them.
You ain't lying. The more anybody parties, the harder anybody parties. Just know that's them trying to get away from something. Like you said, that silence. What they really have to deal with when they don't got that liquor in the system. They don't have that weed coursing through their body. When they don't have whatever mind-altering substance, vice, and that's not there. What you got to deal with, you don't want to deal with.
They need validation. They constantly compare themselves to others. Everyone else on social media looks happy, so they feel pressure to keep up with them. They're avoiding reality. People would rather look like they're winning than actually do the internal work to feel whole. Real fun doesn't need to be posted. They make us behave like children, always crying for mommy and daddy's love. But instead, we're crying for validation from people we don't even like. Social media messed everything up. You don't actually want to get fried. You just bored. You don't actually want to beat skin or beat your beef. You just bored. Put your phone down and go be productive. That phone is destroying you. Think about it. You constantly compare yourself to others every day through the phone. People flex on the internet. You see it. You don't have it. Now you're sad because you're comparing yourself to somebody you're not. You're focused on materialistic things that won't leave the earth with you. That phone keeps people distracted by what people are doing, how people are doing, and you're never focused on yourself. So you're doing this every day, 20.
I want you to I want everybody who might even think like, I don't care about no media, I don't care about none of that, I'm not distracted. I want you to look at your screen time on your phone and look at the statistics and see how much you be on that bitch. Y'all niggas need to start limiting yourself from that. You need to be only having like an hour of Instagram time. Nigga, treat like how your mom used to tell you only an hour of the game, nigga. You need to be only having like an hour of the motherfucking Instagram. Me, I have unlimited limit on YouTube. Limit on my Instagram, I have a limit on everything except for YouTube. Dead ass. And then once I pass my limit or something, I don't use it no only time I use TikTok or Instagram past my limit is to really post my content. I'm telling you, look at your analytics. These days, phones is so strong. Like, bro, this shit's so good and strong now. You can literally use analytics of your phone to see where you're lacking at in life or seeing what you're doing too much of. Dead ass. Your phone can literally help you progress. You gotta just use it the right way.
4 hours of the day, and then you wonder why you can't get a girlfriend. This is the generation of needing approval, needing validation, needing to be heard. If you don't got designer, you broke. If you compliment or defend someone, you glazing. If you don't post a girl or she don't post you, y'all cheating on each other. If something ain't posted online, it never happened. You notice how you have the most friends?
You see what he's saying? That's why y'all getting so fucked up, y'all. Trying to worry too much about what someone else is trying to tell you is appropriate and how something's supposed to go and how it's supposed to work. That's why I don't tell people what to do no more. I literally say what I do, or I just use facts. That's it. I don't tell people what to do no more. I don't want to tell nobody what to do. If you want to ask me what you should do, I'm going to give you my opinion on it, but I don't tell these people what to do no more.
When you're the worst version of yourself, we live in the most unsupportive generation. Your friends won't support you.
Oh God, we do. Oh God. I'm not saying this is like a hate, envy, or bad thing at all. But I got plenty of friends who might post this on their story or do this or that for their story. But every time I done drop music, every time I done drop YouTube videos, every time I done drop whatever it could be, ain't no repost for that. Ain't no using my music in the Instagram highlight stories. Ain't no none of that. But it's like you, bro. You see, I got ambition and a drive for something. Why ain't you pushing it? And it's like it's crazy because even if someone think your shit's ass, that's not a reason not to push your nigga shit. You can tell them like they need to work on it, but still push that shit. Cause it's just like what everybody can improve. Everybody has to improve.
You like your post, comment on your post. They won't support anything that has to do with you because they fear of what you're gonna become. But they'll DM Lil Uzi Vert happy birthday. They'll comment under LeBron James post happy birthday, knowing damn well they won't see it. Your friends fear what you're gonna become if they put you ahead of them. Liking your post makes them feel like they putting you ahead of them. It's always a competition. Watch out for people that's always in competition with you. They watch you all the time. You think they not, but when you run into them in person, they tell you all about what's on your story. Oh, I seen you just bought your new crib. I seen you just bought your new car. So why you ain't share it? Why you ain't comment? Why you ain't like it? The reason why strangers help and friends and family don't is because strangers see potential. Friends and family see competition. Your biggest support.
And that's crazy because it's so true. Like literally, some of the biggest support I've ever gotten in my life has come from hella dead ass random people. Random ass people. That some of the biggest support people who are hitting me up, wanting to help my brand. People wanting to hit me up, wanting to collab and help me elevate. People hit me up with ideas. People tell me they like this song, they're waiting for this song, all that. The only person in my life that's ever like gone out their way constantly to boost me up about shit I do is my nigga JP. So shout out to Hold That Pay. That's it. Like constantly, consistently. I'm not saying for real only one. Of course, there's other people, and I would never disrespect other people who've shown me support. But constantly, that I've known in my personal life, it's always been that nigga.
Supporters are people you never met. They cheer for you because your growth inspires them. It doesn't threaten them. Your friends and family secretly hope you don't outgrow the box they put you in. You ain't even know they put you in that box. They put you in that box. It's fear, envy.
And that's so real. Like, I don't think this is a social media thing. I think this is just like in general. Family will put you in a box sometimes. Like, for example, my mama, she used to never really like, she used to never support me wanting to get in the gym and get bigger. She used to always be like, you're fine the way you are. That's the box she put me in. And because of that, it was hard to want to grow into what I wanted because I was in that box of my mom's eyes always telling me like I'm fine the way I am, which I was. I didn't think I wasn't, But that's not what I wanted from myself. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom would never think if I said I don't want to make $19 an hour. I want to be a millionaire. She wouldn't be like, "You're fine being making $19 an hour. That's okay." But if I want more money in my life, yes. But if I want to improve my body and my physical health and get stronger and bigger, no. But that's because that's the box she wanted to put me in. That's not to disrespect my mom. It's just to show like that's what people do. And I've never been of that mindset because I'm such a like I love when people do what they want and they grow and they obtain progression. I love that. No matter what it could be. If somebody wants to find something to invest time into and achieve progression, that is beautiful. Bird.
Insecurity, all projected onto you. That's why strangers are your biggest fans. They see your value without comparing themselves to you. That's why you need to focus on improving, not proving. Stop proving to everyone. Improve. We in the most unsupportive generation. They made it cool to not show love. They made it cool to not spread positivity. Talking about some, I'm glazing because I called my homie a superstar. I told my homie he a superstar.
Man, he's so real with this. Like glazing is too damn far now. Like glazing done hit a point where it's fucking ridiculous. Like, bro, like I can't like bro, it's to the point like literally like niggas be saying no glaze, but like shout out to bro. And this is why y'all are too gooned out too. That's a gooned out ass mindset. You trying to say literally shout out to bro. That's glazing him? Jesus Christ, no way. Like in general, like bro, too much shit harps back on the fact that niggas is too gooned out in their mind. Too gooned out in their mind, nigga. Cause there ain't no way. It's the same way like you niggas always have to say no homo, no diddy da da. Saying that sounds crazy. Like, bro, what was it today? No, today I saw some no. I don't wanna misword it. Fuck. I think Legend of Winning said something like cramming Russell Westbrook stats into blah blah blah. A nigga commented saying cramming Russell Westbrook is crazy. Holy fucking smokes, bro. Your mind is gooned out. To me, it's like it really is a shocker like how much people feel like they have to say no Diddy and pause to things because my dad excuse me. Sorry to put you on the spot, Dad. My dad, let's just say at least in the past, would cheat too damn much. With too many women or women. Okay? Dad, I'm on your ass right now. So I'm saying that this man likes women. Clearly, I'm his son and he has another child. My dad literally looks me in my eye and calls me Lil Daddy. My dad calls me babe. My dad calls me handsome. My dad calls me like a bunch of things that I just think like now. Like niggas would literally say, no Diddy, pause. Woo. And I like, you know what was like the first thing that like really let me know that people are really getting there when somebody like the jokes started going around with like there's like my son can't call me daddy. He better call me like general or something like that. It was funny then, but that was a foreshadow of like what it was going to come down to, like how glued out you niggas' minds is that you feel like you cannot say certain words to the man because it sounds sexual. No, nigga, you are two grown men just having a conversation, and there's so many words in this world that you use some of them in a way that just goes that way. Why is your mind freaky? Stop being fucking freaky. Freaky ass nigga. I'm over here having a regular conversation with you, and you worried about being like, oh, that sounded crazy. Fuck, nigga, you are nasty. Grown ass man, put your dick down when you around niggas. Why you hard a little bit? You semi? Oh hell.
I'm glazing because I'm showing love. That glazing word, like, it literally ruined compliments, bro. They brainwashed
Oh
y'all and
god.
made y'all weird. Now y'all
This nigga preaching.
just following the crowd. Y'all following the trend because it's cool to. That's called bandwagon effect. Here's an example of bandwagon effect. I know you've seen this video where this lady had no clue she was part of an experiment. The other people in on it. So every time they hear a beeping noise, they stand up. It only takes 3 times before she stands up for no reason. She's still doing it even after everyone left the room. Now they bring somebody new in, right? When she stands up, he ignores it. Then he asks why. She said, everyone was doing it, so I did it too. Then look, he stands up for no reason now. This is exactly why you should think for yourself. If that's how they...
Bro, you know what's a perfect example of that shit? I know everybody done never had this happen. If you're a real deal go-go gadget driver, you get up on that road and get speed racering. You're on that motherfucker, you're driving, you're on the freeway. Badass fucking line coming up, you like, hell no, I'm getting around that, getting in the other lane, because you want to skip a couple cars because you think it's going hella slow. Boop, 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 passing them, passing them. Boop, 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 boop. Whole time I know you got in the accident way at the front. Get across that and literally there's not even traffic. Because so many people don't want to get out that lane. They rather just keep sitting there. We're sitting here for a reason. There must be something up there. Use your fucking brain and think for yourself. Do I want to keep sitting here, or am I going to look to see what the fuck the problem is?
Make stupid things a trend. Remember a few years ago, it was cool to eat Tide Pods? It was cool to eat Tide Pods, bro. One person do it, now everybody else doing it. Now they make it a new normal. This is called the bandwagon effect. Here's another example. I know you know Duke Dennis. You notice how a lot of women like him, right? And they don't even know why. They just know other women want him. This...
Oh my mama, bro. That's why you gotta understand that a bunch of things just be set on status cloud. All kinds of things go into shit. On my mama. On my mama, I'm not trying to disrespect you, Duke Dennis, but you, like, you as a regular ass nigga, I feel like I've seen a nigga like you my whole life in my family. Like, there ain't nothing really special about you. Especially if you ain't have dreads. You really a bean-headed ass nigga. You really an interesting looking ass nigga. You like black but look Asian. But look like off. I ain't trying to disrespect Duke, like, for real. But because of, like, you know, maybe the way he carries himself, whatever, Duke, Duke, y'all all seen that clip where the girl, like, started breakdancing in front of Duke Dennis. That's how you know you got women in shambles. If you got women breakdancing in front of you. Duke Dennis, Chris Brown. Nah, he literally is just reached that echelon with him. It's just them niggas up there. And literally niggas who just have women who just ready to die about it. Kevin Gates is up there too. Y'all wouldn't think it. But you gotta know that Kevin Gates is actually up there too. With women. With women. Kevin Gates, Duke Dennis, Chris Brown. Michael B. Jordan was there for a little bit, but
this is also a bandwagon effect. People doing something simply because they see others doing it too. The more people adopt the belief, the more others will join it too, regardless if it makes sense to them or not. People don't think in terms of, is this true?
And then it's hilarious because, like, I don't know if it's true or not, but then, like, information comes out where, like, if girls heard that by any other nigga, they would have fucked with the nigga, but this dude didn't.
Think in terms of, will others accept me if I think this is true? That's why fornication is normalized in our generation. Cracking buns. Why you even want to crack buns? If it wasn't cool to crack buns, we wouldn't be doing that recreationally. They made it cool to chase women and not chase your purpose. 90% of people...
And that's the problem with a lot of you niggas and why you don't understand. This is how I go. If you chase women, there's like a cap on it. There's like a cap. There's like a limit to the amount of women you will, like, be able to get with your, like, this is how I go. If you chase women, your looks, your personality, and your money will only get you so far. when you chase your purpose, that shit comes just naturally, literally naturally. That's why you niggas who are always trying to chase relationships, you be struggling. You won't let it just come to you. I'm telling y'all right now, any relationship that I've never been in, that shit came to me. I didn't go out looking like I need to find a girlfriend. I want a girlfriend. Never. Every time I get a girlfriend.
People on earth are followers.
Shout out to my girl.
The other 10% are leaders. Why you think we never see another second coming of Michael Jackson? Or nobody inventing stuff no more. Nobody inventing nothing now. Because we all distracted. And dating in this generation sucks. It's all built on lies and manipulation. It's always this power game you have to play. Oh, she gotta play hard to get. I can't play like I like you too much. I gotta wait 4 hours to text you back or it's gonna look like I'm a simp. She gotta wait 4 hours to text me back or it's gonna...
That's why, like, this whole dating has just become some bullshit. Like, I'm telling y'all right now, I'm trying to help the youngins out, especially. If you're a grown ass man, you don't get this already. I guess I'm helping you too, but, bro, when it comes to women, just be you and respond accordingly. Don't, if you have to put on a persona or do some cool guy shit, act nonchalant, whatever, when it gets to the nitty gritty of the relationship, y'all gonna flop. If it's 7 a.m. in the morning, you want to text her good morning, send the fucking good morning text, because if she likes you, she's going to respond to it. And if she doesn't, nigga, just allow your life to be that quick. I'm trying to tell you, before I got in a relationship, it would be this easy. I would text the girl 7 o'clock in the morning or something like that. It doesn't have to be that. This is just good morning. She don't respond till 7 p.m. Oh, hey. Not, oh, I seen your text, but I have been really busy. Not fully till just, hey, I think like that was acceptable. Me knowing damn well if the roles were reversed, I would like get blocked. So what would I do? Block them. And then just move on. And moved on, moved on, moved on. Till one day I talked to a girl. She talked back to me. I replied. She replied again. Kept replying. She replied again. And just like that, I found a person who was meant for me. Like, y'all niggas overcomplicated.
Feel like she liked me too much. It's a whole lot of power games that nobody want to play all day. And then say if you just want...
Listen, you see how he said nobody want to play all day? The only reason why the games get you... Listen here. A bitch only gonna play games with you if she thinks she can play games with you. And a bitch can only play games with you if you let her. You can't chase somebody. I mean, you only have to chase something if they're running away. You can only play a game if you let them play the game. It's like, you remember, if anybody remember when you was a kid and you're like, oh my god, they're chasing me. And then somebody be like, stop running. You can't get chased if you ain't running. You know what I'm saying? So apply that to just like, nobody can play games with you if you don't play the fucking game. If someone throws the ball at you and you catch it and you throw it back at them and they throw it back at you again, are you gonna really be surprised that that happened because you grabbed the ball and you gave it back to them to give them the opportunity to play with you? But if they take a ball and they try to throw it at your head, you catch it, you pop that motherfucker. Now ain't nobody got no damn ball. Ain't no game today.
have a regular conversation with a girl, you can't have a regular conversation with a girl without her trying to make it a power game. But it's not all women. It's just the common ones you see on a daily basis. But it's not their fault. I told you about the bandwagon effect, right? They're just doing whatever's a trend. The most viral content that women post on social media is genuinely not empowering. It's not healing. It's not rooted in any type of growth. All they do is brag about cheating, ghosting men, using men for money, faking pregnancies. It's just straight up demonic.
It is straight up demonic. You know what's one of the worst ones, that women are in this mindset of that they really think is like mentally okay. Not even like okay, like mentally okay. It's the one where girls are like, You know how hard it is to get a link out of me? Women literally find it funny that they will talk to people and essentially lead them on. But I don't care. To me, this is what I always tell women who act like that, and then they're the ones that are always getting played out. It's literally your karma, bitch. If you don't want to give a nigga time of the day to ever meet him, stop talking to him. Stop letting him think that it's even a possibility or that's even in the realm or giving that energy. But y'all want to do that. Y'all want to just keep playing with niggas' emotions on very small levels. You're not like breaking their heart and killing them. You shouldn't be. But you playing. You fucking around. And that's why then every time like a nigga that you do like or the one nigga you let creep into your life and he crushes you and now you're all hooked on him and you love him to death and you want this out of him, but he's not giving it to you. It's your back karma. I swear to God, that's been my theory, and that's just their back karma. So just let them get that. Don't get hooked up on it. That's gonna be their back karma. Cause that shit is nasty. The way women like to brag about that. Like you don't see niggas on the internet wanting to brag about that. That's weird. And hella time consuming.
But men are even worse. Most men are weak mentally. They notice everybody else's mistakes and rather laugh than learn. They talk about other people's problems.
This nigga dropping heat. I wonder how old he is. He look young. But he dropping heat. Niggas see people's mistakes and rather laugh than learn. Fact. That's been one of the biggest things I grew into, like, is becoming a man. Is that I realize I'm not perfect, so when people don't do perfect shit, I don't want to judge them or try to critique them really and try to talk about like what I would do. Because I'm not them and I'm not in their position. And I didn't go through every other step of their journey. I didn't have to walk in their shoes to get to where they got to. So why would I judge? I'm just learn from it. Shit, I ain't gotta stay away from certain shit to not become like that.
To feel better. They gossip around others to build fake connections. They'd rather envy people ahead of them than study people ahead of them. That's why most men get nowhere. How you envying somebody when you can achieve the same thing? And then they lied to you. They told you that if you get Aki, you get money, the Theez come after you. That's cap. You gonna get money and get Aki and still wonder why you get no biddies. Cause biddies is not attracted to that.
And he ain't even lying. Niggas really be getting that money, get buff. You know who's a perfect example of that one dude who's like, how about 8 inches in thick? What about 6'4"? What about a 7-minute mile? My daughter, you guys know what I'm talking about. He put in all that work to get that money. I don't brag about all that. He still couldn't even pull that mid ass hoe he was standing in front of. The girl he was standing in front of was mid as shit. Who cares if she didn't want you? The bitch was mid. But because your ego is so goofy and your mind is so like warped, you think that mid bitch should be just dropping to her knees and oh my god, you're buff and you have 6 figures. No, nigga. No. No. In all reality, damn near every woman is essentially attracted to a man who doesn't put that much weight into her. Like, literally. Even some of the greatest men who are married would say their marriage isn't their number one thing they work on, put their everything towards. It's usually their craft, their purpose. Second is they wifey. Or a lot of people will list it like versus God. Then it's my purpose, my craft. Then it's my family. And the head of the first person in my family is wifey. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be a priority. Oh, literally, almost every woman that drools over a man, that man does not prioritize her as his number one thing. That's his number one thing. He just doesn't. Women don't respect that because then they know you're vulnerable and susceptible to letting your feelings of that compromise everything else that really fucking matters.
Women are attracted to inner work. How much inner work did you do? By inner work, I mean not being desperate for attention, focused on what actually matters.
Yeah, more facts. That's why a bunch of these niggas who really do be taking you niggas bitches, it's just because he ain't worried about none of the shit you niggas be worried about. A lot of you niggas be so worried about your bitch getting took, that's why she get took, nigga. You gotta know. You gotta know the laws of physics and energy.
Your God-given purpose. They hate when you're desperate for attention. Showing off how much biddies you get, how much money. They don't care, bro. Stop chasing external validation. They hate that. Value yourself. Don't look for somebody else to value you. Value yourself. Every man nowadays is spending their whole lives building external value, money, cause, achievements, and then you completely...
Listen, what he's saying, I'm gonna let him get into it. I wanna get in real quick. The reason why focusing on external things and not having your inner work done, you will always leave a woman unsatisfied. That's why y'all niggas just try to think, okay, I get the muscles, I got the money, and I can put her through the bed. That literally only works for a woman whose vibration is very, very low. Her vibration got to be very low if she's willing to just stick with you because of the money, you dig, and you look good. You start dealing with a woman who's a real deal wife that could add to your life and boss you up. You got to be able to do something for her mind. You got to be able to do things like, oh my God, she's helping me tap in with my generational traumas and helping me work through that. Oh my goodness, he's able to see, like, because I act this way, that he's not getting mad at me. He's like, I think it's probably something that happened to you when you were younger. Like, do you want to talk about that? Because you as a man have done the inner work to extract all those things you went through as a child, all those things that hurt you, all the things you went through to grow up, to look at it more insightful and have a very strong third eye about it. And these are literally the type of men that will constantly take your girl. Why do you think there's plenty of men who make all this money, do all this stuff for their wives, but the yoga instructor can still smack that. The pool boy can still take her down. Leaving your woman unfulfilled. I'm not saying this is for every scenario because cheating is bad, but I think women who are unfulfilled, it's a high percentage because niggas think certain things automatically mean a woman should adore you.
Neglecting your inner self. That's why when you getting all that money, you still getting no biddies because you neglected that inner work. Getting money and getting swole is not gonna get you biddies. It's gonna get you one of them Jezebels who love you for your money and not you. If she don't love you for you, she love you for your money. It's gonna get you one of them Jezebels. But if you do that inner work, it's gonna get you a real woman. Real women exist out here, bro. I got average external circumstances, right? Average car, average all that. But I got bulletproof internal confidence.
How are you though? Do you have a fight coming up anytime? I miss you.
Yeah, I do.
My outfit today?
Hell nah, bro. You looking
Bro,
very...
it's okay. He's a fruit bucket. He's a fruit bucket.
I can't show my body.
No, he's a fruit bucket. It's okay. Bro, why you be trying to act nonchalant? Like you're not, the aura is not giving that.
It is. I like him.
I don't.
Pass me that ball.
It's giving cornball. Here.
Pass me that ball.
Here, cornball. Passed.
What do you teach?
Human psychology.
Human psychology. And you didn't get like any kind of degree?
Nah, only a diploma game.
Do you know you have to have a degree?
Well, you don't, bro. A degree don't
Not in the hood, huh? Not in the hood, you don't have to have a degree to teach psychology. Maybe you need a psychologist.
Oh,
Why are you not talking? Did you buy your followers by any chance?
It's hilarious she said that because, nigga, I'm a psychologist too. Nigga, I could help anybody fix their life. I swear to God. That does cross my mind right now. If anybody tapped in with me on a real note, I could help you upgrade your life for real. And I don't need no money from you. I just wish everybody to find inner peace and happiness. Because now that I found it, I feel great.
You see how I could care less? because I validate myself. If I know I'm not a body, man.
Cascade Platinum Plus has the grease-fighting power of Dawn to remove tough, stuck-on foods. Cascade Platinum Plus.
Activate your glow with Clinique Moisture Surge Active Glow Serum. 3 powerful actives help exfoliate, hydrate, and brighten for an instant and continuous glow that's dermatologist tested and safe for sensitive skin. Activate your glow.
Yo, you have confidence to look those women in their eyes. Yeah, they have fucking dingbats on their fucking, because they don't want to look niggas in their eyes. You can't
When it
look
comes
them
to
in
your
their eyes.
celebration of life, you want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. Find us at dignitymemorial.com.
Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip.
Why should I get upset? If I know I didn't buy my followers, why should I bark back? Listen, good women are attracted to energy, not assets. Goofy females, goofy Jezebels is attracted to assets. Good women fall in love with how you make them feel, not what you can buy them. You have to have self-acceptance. It shouldn't matter if others accept you. Who cares? If I call you ugly, right? The average man gonna get upset, even if it's not true. You wanna know why? Because they need that validation. They need it. They crave it.
Which would be crazy because you could call another man ugly and he'll try to explain to you how he ain't ugly. Yeah, he like women. So the fuck you explaining to me for? Nigga, I called you ugly, just call me ugly back and let's move on.
Dogs don't bark at parked cars. You know what that means? In your life, right? When you start making progress with anything, especially your mindset, when the car was stopped, when you was on the couch doing nothing, no dogs was barking, nobody was saying nothing, right? But when you get up off the couch and start making progress, now everybody want to come out the woodworks and point out what's wrong. That's the dogs barking. They barking because the car moving now. You feel me? That's a good indicator to keep going. You don't stop when the dogs is barking at you, gang. You gonna hear a lot of people say, yo, be humble, bro. But fuck that. People know who you are.
I like this, dude. Oh God, fuck that. Fuck that shit. Fuck that humble shit. That shit came as a way to start suppressing men, to tell men like, don't pop your shit. Be confident as fuck. Be so confident to the point that sometimes you pushing cocky. It's worth it. It's worth it to be on that than to be so timid that you hold yourself back, to try to be so humble and not want to like step on toes and all that. No, bitch, this is my room right now. If somebody wants the room, take it from me. Not in a way of like, I'm ball hogging. Nah, fuck that. Actually, I am ball hogging, bitch. I'm ball hogging. Come rip me. Rip me. Run back to the 3-point line. Bust a 3. We playing 21 right now. This is my court. And if it ain't your court, you know what I'm saying? Be able to take your losses like a champion. But every time it is your court, you get a ball so you can win. Win. You can get the wins while you can, nigga. Because you ain't always gonna win. But what Marshall Lynch say? I know I'm gonna get got. But I know I'm gonna get mine more than I get got, though. Yeah,
before you know who you are. They see your energy. They read your energy. So you might be like, why is this person acting weird? Why he keep telling me to be humble all the time? People don't want you to see your light. Because coming across your energy is triggering to people who don't even understand their own life. They want you to feel how they feel. Misery loves company, right? So somebody who feels good about themselves will never make you feel bad about yourself. This world will make you want to stay small and make you feel like...
And that's a big component to me. That was something like I grasped about myself quickly, is that I'm just so different from human beings in that way. Like that ass, I took my own harm in that nigga. Like I ain't never felt the need to try to say something to dig inside of them and really make them like feel ugly. Unless I really had to like get on somebody's ass and disrespect them. But like that's never been my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like in like a bunch of other settings. But in tons of other settings, whether it's playing with niggas in the game or this or that, If people think they see a little bit of weakness or somewhere that's vulnerable, they're gonna try to get that knife in there and twist that motherfucker. And that's why it's very important that like you're so secure that like no matter if someone tries to take a dig at you, there's a reason. You were already cooking them up so bad with everything else that they had to go below. They gotta cheat. They gotta hit you below the belt.
Being humble
It's the only way to hurt you.
is doing the right.
Every other punch you, nigga, that's weak. Nigga, that's uppercut on your little dumb ass. Oh, yeah, nigga, that's weak. But if a nigga missing all those and he go, boom, hit you low blow, you ain't gonna be expecting that. You gonna be like, oh, I didn't even know he was playing like that. Okay, that's cool. Rep deduct his points. Get back on his ass. You ain't gotta do it too.
Don't lower yourself to fit these people low standard. Once you start to love yourself and improve yourself, you naturally shine the light on people's insecurities. It's not your fault though. It's their fault. Nobody asked you to compare your life to mine. Majority of people that you come across have already accepted defeat. They already accepted that they'll never be nothing. Stop listening to somebody that know they gonna lose. Stop. They'll never understand your desire. They'll never understand why you want more. Cut off anybody who tries to stunt your growth. Everything in this world is an illusion. There's 7 billion people on earth right now, right? Less than 5% of them is actually doing their soul's mission. A lot of people have artificial purposes. Let me tell you what I mean. You becoming a basketball player is not a real purpose. Going to the NFL, being a lawyer, CEO, that's not a real purpose. The reason I say that is because it's connected to...
He preached right now. He preaching. Now, I'll just interject real quick to say like what I think that means. Like, for example, the first thing I ever wanted to do, ever, is I wanted to be in a rock band, okay? When I was younger, that was like for real the first thing I ever wanted to do. I wanted to be in a rock band. Time passed, I wanted to be in the WWE. Some more time passed. I started playing football in 7th grade all the way up to my senior year of high school. So, boom, I was going to go to the NFL. You know, I'm 25, so let's just say that it happened. But along that path of me becoming 25, once I got out of high school and the football thing wasn't going, I started rapping. And now I do content creation as like my side thing. Like, obviously, I've always worked a job and whatnot, hustled and shit. But I always thought those were like my dreams. But I realized that what made me take a huge leap in like content creation, just doing more of just posting myself, not trying to be so cool, is because I realized that my purpose is to entertain people and enlighten people. I've always been able to hold an eye or a conversation with people pretty well. It's just like a gift, it's a talent. I think it's my purpose to be here and spread a good light to people and be entertaining. Help people feel good, help people get away from the pain, but also learn how to, when they go back to attack it, they destroy it so they can be happy.
Everything materialistic. There is no evolution for materialism. The only thing that evolves is truth and healing. You have to tap into your authenticity, which leads you to your true purpose. You can't tap into your authenticity seeking validation from others. Stop being a people pleaser. Women can sense when you're a people pleaser. That's why you have trouble attracting them. The problem with being a people pleaser is you stifle yourself. You keep people around.
Here. I want to give you a perfect example real quick, because like I like to look at people's TikTok lives, because now that I go live, I like to watch people who are live, see people who are smaller creators, see people who are bigger creators, just peeping game. If you want to peep how bad men have become like people pleasers and bowing down and just literally bootlicking of men and women, literally go watch a TikTok live of a girl's TikTok live that has no more than 20 people in there and watch how men talk. Oh my God, are niggas lame.
Who aren't solid, and when life gets hard, they jump ship. These good females want a man who could lead. If they see that Everything gets you worked up. They see you can't lead. That's why they don't like you. The average low vibrational woman in our day and age goes out every weekend, has a high body count, rarely, never prays, never works out, chases validation, has a weak mindset, they lack self-respect. So that means,
You know, it's a big thing about the praying thing. If you think that bitch is really the shit, and you believe in any higher power, if she really thinks she the shit, ask her, does she pray after she gives up? Do you pray over your food? And do you pray before bed? If a girl cannot say yes to any of those, I think you should just look away. I think you should. Now, some women may say no, but like, they might be able to give you context like, oh, I just never really been taught, but like, I do believe in God, and you can stick with that one. That one's just a little lost. You just grab her, you know, hey baby, we about to eat this food. We gonna pray over this motherfucker real quick. You grab your hand, close your eyes. Thank God that we got this moment, this food. I just ask for strength for this to help us continue to chase ourselves and our purpose and stay strong together as a unit. Amen. Praying with your girl over your girl is one of the most intimate things you can do. I learned that from Kevin Gates. It is true. Don't believe me? Do it with your girl. Do it with a girl you care about. If you don't believe me, if that's how you really feel, don't do this just strictly to get buns. I swear to God, you fucking ball. Don't do this strictly to get buns. You really like a girl, ball. Take her on a date. Ask her if we can pray over the food. After you're done kicking it with the girl, she look at just be like, "Can I give you a prayer real quick?" Already have a prayer, nigga. But don't do this just to try to get no buns. Then don't do this if you don't pray like that, and then just try to pray on the spot with a girl. She gonna feel that energy, my nigga. Don't be lame, bro. Don't be lame. Using God's shit in vain like that.
they go back to men who treated them wrong. And most women pH balance off. So that means they box stink. You chasing stink box when you really think about it. You a king, right? Kings don't chase stink box. So my point is, don't lose your happiness over an average woman. You have to raise your inner world. The outer world is gonna follow. Raise your inner wealth. The outer wealth is gonna follow. Money is energy. You gotta understand that. You get more money when your energy higher. This world is all energy. It's not about forcing things. It's not about making things work, trying to make things work. It's not about working hard. This world responds to how you feel. If you feel good, relaxed, positive, everything just lines up for you. I can't really explain it. Next time you go outside or whatever, be as positive as you can. Watch things just line up for you. That's why this world tries to feed us negative energy all the time, so that nothing works out. You get it? All females aren't cooked, bro. I know they all look cooked, but it's a girl just like you out there who think the same as you. Think about it from their perspective, right? They think all guys is cooked, bro. What they see is every guy is addicted to lust, addicted to objectifying women, addicted to needing validation. You gotta be the change you want to see.
That's really why it's a problem between men and women. This whole division is just fucking stupid. It's so stupid because it's literally y'all letting the internet trick y'all into believing this. It's the internet tricking y'all to believe in this. And that's also the internet making y'all feel like y'all need something way more than what y'all need. Too many of these girls don't want to just find literally the simple dude who makes her happy. Maybe he doesn't look the most amazing, but one, he's taller than you. He's remotely, like, physically good. Like, just like in shape, not like overly, you know what I'm saying? Can't take care of himself. Nigga's clean. He has a car. He has a car. He got good credit. He stay on top of his shit. He work on himself and he take care of his family. What more do you need? And there's plenty of niggas who is on that path. And there's plenty of women on that path. I think the phone got y'all just thinking it's way worse. And you know what's so hilarious to me? the social climate is really controlled by kids because they have the most time. You have to remember that most of us are employed. We don't have time to be making all these TikToks and tweets about literally how dumbass shit. But then every time we get on our phones to see this, what these kids are talking about, who literally have all these accounts they make, you guys really don't understand how many like kids really take over comment sections and all this. They just don't post themselves. They behind the screen. They cowardly. But you'll think it's a whole adult because that's like what you want to associate with as an adult. And that's why people think this internet shit, they treat it overly real. Not realizing that, like, bro, no matter who you see is famous on Instagram or anything like that, a majority of their fan base or followers is gonna be younger folks. Promise you, plenty of people 25 and up is out here living a decent life that you can get along with, and y'all can build a good partnership and have a nice family. Y'all just want to bullshit. Y'all just want to bullshit and just act like it doesn't exist because that fits better. It's easier to say, no, there's something wrong with these niggas than to put in all the work to make yourself right as a man or a woman so you can attract what you actually want. And it's so unfortunate that so many of y'all, this is the thing, people would always do, let me say this right, people would always do what they need to do to get what they want if they could see by doing it what the result is. Like, what I mean by that, if I told you doing 100 sit-ups would get you abs, you'd start busting out them motherfuckers with the swiftness, bitch. You hitting them motherfuckers trying to get them abs. But if I never told you that, you would like never do a damn sit-up, not knowing that if you just did 100 motherfucking crunches, when you get there, you'd have some fucking abs. And it's no different with a bunch of shit. Like, too many people don't understand. They literally just start taking initiative and putting the moves for it and just going. You'll never know when your shit gonna pop up, when your shit gonna go the way you want it to go. Cause you being too damn timid.
You just gotta work on your inner world, your inner self. Stop looking at the materialistic world. That's not how you get biddies. We cannot move forward, right? Unless we learn to take accountability for our actions. We gotta stop blaming our oppressors. You can be black and rich. There's no system in play stopping us from being rich. Stop believing in that stuff. You can get out of any situation. You're not locked to a neighborhood. Instead of you crying, blaming your dad not being there for you going on drills, how about you find a way? Society is not against us. We always want fast money. That's why we robbing the next man, stealing the next man's car, but automatically refuse to get an honest job. We always refuse to start from the ground up. That's why everybody beats us as an ethnicity. I'm from the deepest, darkest part of the Bronx. I had to get out of the survival mentality first so I could get out of the survival area. If I would have changed my environment and still kept the same mindset, nothing would have changed. You in a messed up situation now, right? You think that if you get in a better environment, your situation gonna be better? Nah, that's not how it works. Because watch this. It'll be the same you. That's why I said you gotta change your inner world.
He's right and he's wrong. Like, it's important. I think it is important if you want to like accomplish things in life. You do have to get out of your like bubble. But it's important to do that inner work because once you get out your bubble, if you is the same nigga, you're bound to make the same mistakes to fall off harder in new areas. Because let's say you take that risk in your main city, you know you got this one plug, this connect, you right back on top, okay? In street terms. Now you try to move down to LA, do business with niggas, you fuck over the wrong person, now you fall flat. There's nobody now. But that's because you were trying to keep running them risky games you was doing when you was back home. You didn't evolve your mind to start to stay business oriented. You wanted to still be slimy. You still wanted to be gammy. Now look at you on your dick and damn near out.
Your outer world reflects what you are. it does not reflect what you want. That's why I said stay positive and watch everything line up for you in life. The only way to change anything is to change yourself. Whatever you fear projects. Whatever thoughts is in your mind comes out in the outer world. That's why Jesus said, don't fear nothing. Everybody you meet, the people around you, are only messengers telling you who you are. If you want to win in life, you got to understand this one thing. Law 48, assume formlessness. Master this law. Reality is shaped by your thoughts. Look around you. Everything began as a thought, right? This thing I'm wearing on my head, somebody had to think it first. Or I could make a ski mask. He thought it in his mind, shaped it into his reality. He made it a reality. Learn how the mind works and you will win in life.
With the firecracker, great video from General_Zay. Great video, dog. Great video. Thank you very much, man.